swimming pools in the upper deck. There's a look inside Everbank Stadium here in Duval County, Florida. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few reasons for concern defensively, but
the calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And a glance here at the southpaw, who will be calling the plays under center.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To the air, Penix. Incomplete. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Incomplete.
And looking to throw, Penix. This is Fant on the short completion. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession. The Browns send out their punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. So here are the Jags now set to get their first drive. Commanding the offense will be the highly touted USC product, Sam Darnold.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 12 carries, 58 yards, and a score.
And last week he had another touchdown to his total. He continues to be the #1 scorer in the league in terms of rushing touchdowns. And what more can you do to help your team than find the end zone?
Got him in. That's legal. Here is 3rd down and 4.
Xavier Legette. A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's Darnold. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And the last drive, their first drive, 3-and-out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Wagner.
That's good for Browns. First down.
Here's Penix. And this is incomplete. You look at this Jaguar defense, and this unit very tough to throw against, currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they easily move into the top 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw, Penix. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 37.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll throw with Penix. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Penix. Now he'll tuck this and run. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Browns first down. An 8-yard pickup. And the Browns first down.
Looking to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Wagner. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Second and inches.
An inside run with Jenkins. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Jenkins. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Throwing quickly to Wilson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Garrett Wilson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. You'd have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
It has to feel great for them, and also it's a nice signal to the rest of the team, because we talk about complementary football all the time. So they've now signaled to the defense, now signaled to the kicking game, hey, we're here to play in this one. We're going to do our part. Let's see if you guys will do the exact same, and we can break this losing streak.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. To throw is Darnold. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Faking the give, Darnold. Throw left side complete. That's Ramirez. No gain, and it's 2nd down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now it's Darnold. He finds his man, complete. It's Ramirez. 3rd down and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw, Darnold. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Multiple players getting home there, and and it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
Well, it's up to how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Looking to put a drive together. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. And his throw is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Slant pass complete to Olave. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They'll go play action here with Penix. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
19 yards. 1st down, Cleveland.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Give up the middle. Judkins. Oh, heck of a move. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
19 more yards. That's another Browns 1st down. A gain of 19 yards. And the Browns 1st down.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Jaguars.
Back to throw here. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The Jaguars offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he's had a knack for finding the end zone all season long. His numbers reflect that. Here we are in the month of December, and he sits atop the NFL leaderboard in terms of rushing touchdowns. He'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
And the Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Darnold. They'll try and set up the screen to Tootin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A play fake, and it's Darnold. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st. Now Darnold. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
This one taken in by Olave. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
Bennett's going to sneak it. And he is going to have the Browns first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
That's good for a Browns first down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he is out of bounds right around the 34.
That's another Browns.
Penix working out of the gun here.
He finds his man complete. That's Wagner.
Now 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wagner. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Judkins going to run it out of the gun. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 47 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
And the Browns first down. It's a gain of 20. First down.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you got to put more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. 2nd and 5. Setting up a screen for Judkins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Quinshon Judkins from 17 yards out. And the Browns go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Jaguars offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's been one of the most consistent pieces of their offense all year long, no doubt. Shouldn't be much of a surprise then to see him among the league leaders in rushing here late in the season. Short throw caught by Bowers. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Darnold now to throw.
That one complete to Ligon.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
That's good for a Jaguars first down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. And Thomas has it. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
Thomas Jr. Out of bounds at the 44-yard line.
Here's Darnold.
A 7-yard pickup.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play, and forced them to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Darnold. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Darnold. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Brian Thomas,
50 yards.
and the Jaguars are back within a score.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Any speed limits out there, and off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He already with a couple of touchdown throws in this first half as his guys start 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jenkins.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Olave holds it in.
70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a 1st down.
That's good for a Browns 1st down. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down.
And looking to throw, Penix.
His throw incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Operating from the gun, Penix. Checks it down to Jenkins.
Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice short tackle.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
The Browns send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 15.
A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return.
And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Play action. It's Darnold.
They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
1st and 10.
To throw is Darnold.
That's to Bowers once again.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
8-yard attempt.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And they say officially it's a 68-yard attempt. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And that will keep this a 4-point game.
halftime coming up. Let's get you downstate an hour or two to Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime
Our tour
report.
around the NFL starts now. We begin at MetLife Stadium. The New York Football Giants at home to take on the Seattle Seahawks. And this is the man quarterbacking the G-Men. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3
The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Off of play action, Darnold. They'll get this out to Tootin. 3rd and 12.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd.
Back to throw, Darnold. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. And the Jaguars send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded at the 33. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The Cleveland offense ready to go. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Both sides searching for adjustments. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2. They'll run from the gun. It's Jenkins. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Browns.
First down, right back to Jenkins. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. On first down, here's Jenkins. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
To the air, Penix. Over the middle, it's complete. And the Browns are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
12 yards. That's another Browns.
Jenkins is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
And he takes this one in for a Browns score. Michael Penix, his 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 21-10 game. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. Now it's Darnold. It's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third.
From the gun on third down, here's Darnold. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard.
Darnold.
Second and 11.
He gets it to Thomas. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
A gain of 9 brings up
Back to throw here. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he is going to have a Jags first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Jaguars.
Now Darnold. Short throw caught by Bowers. Here's a second down and 7 from the 37.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. That is caught. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Jaguars.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Faking the give, Darnold. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Jaden Higgins, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
16.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Browns offense and Michael Penix set to take over once more. The Browns drive about to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. On their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. In motion to tight end. They'll throw with Penix. A hit as he throws there. Incomplete. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away.
3 and out. 4th down.
And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. The home team's offense and Sam Darnold headed back out there. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
The tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
They'll
7.
come up 2nd and 7.
38-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. The Jaguars on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. They'll set up a throw. Pressure coming, and they got him once again. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line.
This offense and their running back headed back onto the field. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. On the ground, it's Jenkins to start the drive.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Now Penix. And that's going to be incomplete.
Over the dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Looking to throw Penix. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
Fair catch.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah on the tackle.
2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 21-yard line.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. Fighting to stay upright. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Brings up 3rd and
Darnold now to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
Well, he gave one defender the slip, but others waiting in the wings and dropping him behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Here's Darnold. And Thomas has it. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Under pressure, and down he goes. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
And looking to throw, Penix.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Looking to put a drive together.
47-yard line.
Here's Darnold. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Now a toss left side for Jenkins.
Well, I'm not quite sure how he got away from that first tackler, but he won't even be able to get it back to the line of scrimmage there as the defense rallies behind him.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Here's Penix.
Caught by Wilson. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Looking to throw.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that'll push the lead up to 8. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers have to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering to the field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for Jaguars. First down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down.
2 yards on the
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. To throw is Darnold. Over the middle, complete. It's Ramirez. A big play here, 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 6.
Now a handoff line through the middle. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Fourth down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. Over the middle, opens Thomas. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Second and 1 at the 30-yard line.
Now Darnold. And this one is incomplete.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Darnold keeps himself upright. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Here's Darnold. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up. Thomas brings it in. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go. The touchdown's massive, but now they've got to have 2 to possibly take this to overtime.
So here we go now as the Jaguars will go for 2.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Darnold to throw. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. Huge conversion there to tie this thing up, but they're not done yet. Their defense needs to get a stop.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for the other team to come downfield and put some points on the board, but job 1 was taken care of. The 2-point conversion to get this thing tied.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Cleveland offense making their way out. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there? Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is brought in at the 21. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So the Jaguars going to get possession of the football first here in this overtime session as the kick is away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they get the ball first here in this overtime period. Remember, even if they score a touchdown, it's not over. There's always a chance to go and score a touchdown the other way, but they can certainly get a leg up with a solid drive here.
At the 20-yard
Darnold. And his throw here is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Got a man, that's Leggett. They call it a loss of a yard there. And it'll be 4th down.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Returnable here from the 38.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards.
And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Now a first throw here in overtime.
This one is complete to Jenkins. Net score wins, but remember, this will be a tie if the period ends with no scoring as they work on 2nd down.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Jags grab it. And a costly mistake.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to put a drive together.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And a lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Darnold. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Back to throw, Darnold. That is caught. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. And now the Browns are going to take another timeout. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT.
Just straight money right there. The biggest drive of the game, a chance to win it in overtime. If they've been saving that play, They sure pulled it out at the right time. A huge turn of events there.
31-yard attempt.
And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. And the Jaguars have won the game.
Charles, a very simple mission anytime that you play on your home turf, and that is to defend your home turf. And today, that mission was accomplished.
Look, every offseason, every preseason, the head coach goes in front of the team and says, the mission for the season, defend our home field every time, split on the road, and we'll be in the playoffs. That's why defending the home field is vital.
So for the Jaguars, they continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to 9-3. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Browns, it was a win they needed to turn the season around, but instead they fall to 5-7. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.